We are far into 2026 already, and we've seen so many new launches already in K-beauty. But which ones are right for mature skin? Hello, Annyeong, I'm Cecilia from My Fading Skin, and you might have seen me before once on this channel when I did a video going through my top K-beauty picks for mature skin. I'm an over 50 creator from the UK, I'm 52, and I love curating skincare from all over the world. I'm very passionate about K-beauty, but also curate from, UK, US, Europe, and all over. I really want to curate the best of the best. There has been so many new releases in K-beauty already this year, and I have tested so many of them for my mature menopausal skin so that you don't have to. And in this video, I'm going to share 8 of those with you. Before we start, don't forget to click that like and subscribe button. Thank you so much. Let's start with cleansers, and I have 2 cleansers that I want to share with you today, and I'm going to compare both of them. The first one is this one from Aestura, their Atobarrier Cleansing Milk. Now, this line obviously has been around for a long time, and I don't know if this is just new release here in the UK or it's a new release overall, but it's coming up as a new release, and I've just tried it and I love their Atobarrier cream. Let me show you the texture. I was expecting this to be very rich, and you can see it's nice and creamy, but there is some slip there. You see that texture there? It is very, very silky and gorgeous, very, very elegant, but much lighter than I thought. So I was quite surprised. It's actually lighter than the one that came next, and I thought it would be opposite. So quite interesting. This one is full of ceramides, which is fantastic for the skin barrier. It has gentle exfoliants in it. It has hyaluronic acid and vitamin E. So a really good cleanser for dry skin and mature skin, because it's keeping that moisture in and cleansing very gently. So ultimately this is good for dry and sensitive skin, I would say. The next cleanser is from Jumiso, and this is their Panthenol Barrier Soothing Cleansing Milk. I love a cleansing milk and cream. I thought this would be the thickest one because the Atobarrier cream is quite rich, and I thought this one would be thinner. But look at that, that's sitting there. So that tells you that this is richer. I mean, still light and very gentle on the skin. It's still got so much moisture in here. This one also has ceramides and panthenol, flaxseed oil, which is something you don't see a lot. That is good to kind of cleanse and purify the skin without stripping, so it's also very hydrating. Glycerin as well, which is adding hydration, and azulene, which is another soother, which I really like. This one is so creamy. So I would say this one feels more creamy and this one feels more like a rich milk. Both of them are really good for dry skin. So it depends if you're looking for that lighter weight experience, which might be good for summer, or you want that more enveloping, nourishing, skin hugging formula like the Jumiso. This one also has sunflower seed oil, which is another nourishing ingredient that my sensitive skin tends to like a lot. But if you have sensitive, mature menopausal skin, I mean, both of these are going to be great heroes. I tend to use that in the morning and that one in the evening, but I love both. Especially in the evening, I find this just so gorgeous because it has that really nurturing feel. So both good for mature, sensitive and dry skin. The next product I want to share with you is a toner pad, and this is new to me. It's not new. It was released, I would say, autumn last year, but I just came by it in the store and I was like, I must have this. And this is the Anua Azelaic Acid Toner Pads. It's a redness soothing pad. My skin is very sensitive. I have mild rosacea, so I need to keep calming down redness. Add menopausal skin on top of that, more redness. Azelaic acid is one of the most efficient ingredients to help dampening that redness really. And to find them in toner pad, that is a genius solution. It comes with a nice little thingy. There is a lot of a nice serum in this one. It is sort of like a medium thickness, a little bit of a stretch to it, so you can, you know, stretch it. So many ways to use a toner pad. You know, you can swipe it on, you can leave it on and let it stay there. I often, and this is very often like a midday thing, you know, when you're in the middle of your work day and you're getting hot throughout the day, I just put them on for 10 minutes and it just helps calm and cool down my skin, which is lovely. So these, if you like some toner pads, you can also use them as part of your routine in the toner step. These are really a little gem, so I love those. We have, so I said azelaic acid, it has 7 types of cica. Then we have ceramides, glycerin, we have squalane, urea, and panthenol. That is a very nice list of skin calming and hydrating ingredients. So I know it's done a good job with this one. Really like it. We're going to continue with toners, but in a mist format. Mists for me are a must for summer. It is such a great way to not only apply toner during your routine, but just apply it throughout the day. I use mist to hydrate my dry skin, to calm down my skin, cool it down even if I keep them in the fridge. So I have 2 to compare that are new releases this year. And the first one is from Haruharu Wonder. And this is their Black Rice Probiotics Barrier 2% NAD Mist Serum. So this one has some NAD in it as well, which means that it's also going to work on skin texture, brightening, which is great for summer. So there's some active ingredients in here. We also have a galactomyces ferment. We have 5 different types of ceramides, yum yum, and panthenol, squalane, and rice extract. So really, really nice for the skin barrier. All of those things are great for mature skin. This is a very, very fine and I would say thin mist, which is lovely. It feels very, very good on the skin. And the second one is, and this is a release that I'm surprised we haven't seen earlier, because it is from the very, very classic Dr. Ceuracle Kombucha toner. This is the same in mist format. Why have we not seen that before? It's genius. So it's got like the dual layer. We've got the kombucha tea extract. We've got a niacinamide in here. We've got a green tea, glutathione, oat, as well, and centella. So there's lots of, it's a very well-rounded inky list in terms of calming, hydrating, brightening, and just, you know, protecting and antioxidant. We're gonna shake it up. And it turns into this absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous milk. This one has a little bit of more force to it. It's not as gentle as the Haruharu Wonder, but this one means business. But it's still like a misty fog thing. So it's lightweight but firm. This one feels like it just gives so much hydration. You can definitely feel the milky format even more, I would say, than this one. But they're doing different things. They're delivering some different things, but also some of the same. So both are really fantastic. I like both of these, and both of them do a great job. I would say this one is a little bit more about the skin barrier, but also repairing and rejuvenating the skin because of the NAD content. This one is sort of like general hydration, calming, and skin glow, I would say. So, you know, depends what you're looking for. I like that both on hand. Both of them are really, really good releases. So this one and this whole rice line is very popular, and the mist really delivers. And I think this is a genius release that should have even been released for, but I'm glad it's here now. Now we just need this one in a mini so I can keep it in my bag all the time. Moving on to moisturizer, I have another 2 to compare for you. And the first one is from Medicube, and this is in their RH range, Deep Lifting Age Repair cream. This is new to me. I remember liking the Serum. This is really a peptide cream, so it's all about wrinkle care. It has peptides in here. It has NMF. I'm not actually that familiar with that, but it's supposed to be boosting wrinkle care as well, so leaning into that. It has ceramide, niacinamide, glycerin, shea butter, hyaluronic acid, and allantoin. Again, a beautiful list for mature skin. I love creams like this that kind of target a well-aging concern, a hydrating concern, and sensitivity. And this cream kind of covers all of that. You see that texture? It's like a gel to cream. This is much lighter than I thought it was going to be. You can see it kind of disappears right in. Although I can't even see it anymore, I can feel it. So it's giving meaningful hydration whilst this has this gel formula. So I think this is going to be really, really good for those with mature skin that are more normal to combo and maybe oily, because it feels, you know, this is a lightweight cream. Although for dry skin people like me, under a sunscreen works very, very well. And the second cream to compare to is, there's a new cream from Beauty of Joseon, Revive Firming Moisturiser. This is quite an exciting release, I think, and I really like the route that the Beauty of Joseon have gone. They've taken the retinol, put it into a moisturizer, and they also have ginseng in it. I love that combo. Ginseng is so good in just providing a balanced skin barrier. It protects, it nurtures, and then that is a perfect environment to add retinol to it. So that is a very, very nice sort of mature approach for a cream. It also has glycerin, ceramides, urea, and allantoin. Those are sort of like skin hugging, so it's very nice and balanced. It has the retinol, but it has so many friends of ingredients that are just balancing out that. So here you can see this is actually also quite a lightweight cream, but it is creamy, not gel creamy. This is lightweight but meaningful. For my dry skin, I would add an emulsion in addition to that, but it does give a lot of hydration as well. Like, you can really feel this cream on the skin, even though it looks very, very light. So if we're looking at both, this really depends on what you're looking for. And I would kind of like go for this in the daytime for covering my peptide needs for wrinkles, and then I would go with this in the evening, maybe supported by an emulsion if you have very dry skin, for your retinol care. I think these are both great. I couldn't make a choice. I thought both of them are good, so I wanted to include them both in the video. But I think they are very, very nice releases. The final item is a little bit of a nice innovation, I would say. And this is with very, very popular brand, Dr. Althea. And this is their Retinol Flat Iron Eye Roller. I had to get this when I saw this. Can you see this roller? Press out a little bit and then you start rolling. This is the texture of the serum. So this has retinol in it and bakuchi oil, and then it's supported by peptides, although those are quite far down in the formula. The retinol and the bakuchi oil is higher up. And then you have centella, the hyaluronic acid, and the ceramides to help sort of like balance out the formula. And what I like about this, so you know, you can be rolling like this, and it feels immediately cooling. So this is going to do a good job in depuffing under the eyes. I would also say that it just helps penetrate as well, and it's just one of those tool things that feels quite good. I quite like it. The only beef I have with it is, cleaning it is just a little bit of a job, but if you're happy to do that and not super lazy, then this is a great option. Just be aware of, keeping it clean. But I really like the product, and I think in the summer, when I'm even more hot than I am now, it's good to have those kind of products that just help you cool down and depuff those areas that usually feel like it's getting a little bit heated, which under the eye also is. So I thought this was an interesting choice to share with you as well. I hope you find this video helpful. If you like any of these products, we're going to add some links and discounts below so that you can find them easily and also save a little bit of money me if you are shopping. I would also love for you to leave a comment, and I will do my best as well as Yuhi to answer any comments or questions that you might have. And if you did like this video and want to see more of my videos, if you like Yuhi's stuff, you will probably like mine too, because I do talk a lot about K-beauty as well, and from a mature perspective. Then there's also going to be a link to my channel, so feel free to watch more of my videos there and give me a follow. I really loved doing this video again, so thank you Yuhi for inviting me for a second video, and I hope you like it too. To explore more product reuse and skincare tips for mature skin, you can check out some of the videos that's going to come up here. Thank you so much for watching. Annyeong!